alarms and stuff in the background? I don't know. Just can you come home later? You'll hear this on Break next on 96.7 Kiss FM. The Super Bowl Show. Chance to win 3-day ACL wristbands for weekend one is in less than 5 minutes.
On 96.7 Kiss FM.
What's the hold up? It's Monday. Everyone wants to go. You ready to drop off your brother? Riley, you're gonna drop your brother off. Look at that kid, his mom rode him to school on a bike. Do you know that guy?
No.
Oh, he's too small.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I didn't see how small he was. Looks like it should be a nice day today. There goes. She's giving you kisses. What's going on over here? Man, did the teachers not show up today or something? Oh, there's only one teacher out here. Where's all the kids? Oh, where's all the kids at? They didn't show up. They didn't show up today. All right, bud. I love you. Have a good day, okay? Let's get out of the school parking lot and then we can start chopping it up. I want to keep my concentration here for now just in case I don't want to run over any kids. Alright, let's see. Maybe I should start leaving the house a little earlier, I'm guessing. I don't know. 7:19, not too bad on time. Took me about 20 minutes to get home, I'd say. We'll see. So 7:19, guys. It's 7:19 and we're leaving the school. Let's see how long it takes us. It's actually 7:20. We just exited the school parking lot. Let's see how long it takes us to get home. As we completely turn out of the school neighborhood, let's go ahead and do a time check. All right, time check. California is 5:20. A lot of people are still asleep. Some people are just waking up. Some people are on their way to work. Arizona, it is 6:20. A lot of people just waking up. Kids are probably just stretching, getting out of bed. Texas, 7:20. A lot of people are already on their way to work, dropping the kids off, all that good stuff. New York, 8:20. People are at school, people are at work. That's the time. What time is it where you guys are at? Man, Monday. It's time to get back on that grind. For those of you that are just starting your day, some advice I could give to start your day with a different perspective is to show gratitude. Kind of just give thanks for the small things, like thank you for another day. Thank you for being able to wake up in a bed. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my dog. Thank you for my brothers. Just say like 10 things that you're thankful for, and that will kind of just get the momentum of your day going. Set it in on the right path. That's what I recommend. That's what I do every morning. As soon as I open my eyes, the first thing I say is thank you, and I'm grateful, and and all that good stuff, man. It makes no sense, right? To wake up and just start complaining, wake up with a sour face, wake up mad, wake up just, why would you want to do that? You don't want to do that. You want to wake up happy and today I wrote in my journal, I'll give you guys a couple ideas of what I wrote today before I started my day. Thank you. I am grateful that I get to take my son to school every day. I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for my freedom. I'm grateful to be sober. Just things like that. And I do that every day, and I've been doing that for years. And I just feel that it just starts my day on the right path. And I highly recommend you guys to do it too. Even if you just say 2 or 3 things that you're grateful for, it'll kind of, the trajectory of your day will kind of go that way, right? For example, if you wake up and you go to social media right away and you start seeing violence, sex, drugs, bad news, war and stuff like that, that's how the trajectory of your day is gonna go. So I try to stay away from social media as much as possible. When I wake up, the first thing I do is, like I say I'm thankful. I'm thankful, drink some water, do some stretching, and then I wait at least an hour before I start looking at social media, right? Emails and stuff like that. Something that I need to start incorporating that I haven't done in a while is that I used to, every morning, while I'm finishing my coffee and having my smoke, I'll text 3 people, right? And I'll tell them that 3 people that I don't see regularly or don't talk regularly, and I'll tell them, good morning, I love you, and I hope you have a good day, or something to that magnitude, And I need to get back into doing that. I kind of stopped doing that. I think ever since that I had to make this longer commute to take my son to school, it probably took away from that, because I'm more driving instead of just kind of prepping for the day, meditating. But what is my dog doing? Riley, what are you doing down there? Let's see what she's doing. Hey, what did you find down here? What do you got down here? She's always finding stuff to eat. But yeah, just my 2 cents on how I recommend to start your day, regardless if you're trading or regardless if you're in high school, regardless if you're going to work. That's just what I feel is the best way to start your day, Like I said, there's no reason to wake up with the sour face, no reason to wake up, start complaining, no reason, right? No reason. And yeah. Usually the people who wake up and they start complaining and bitching and stuff like that are usually the people who are not the happiest, right? Are not the happiest. But don't get me wrong, everybody has their flaws. Nobody's perfect, right? The only difference is if you recognize your flaws and your mistakes, and you recognize them and you continue, then that's no bueno, guys. That is not good. That is not good. But yeah, Monday. You guys ready? Ready to start Monday? How was everybody's weekend? Man, my weekend was like, it felt dragged out. It felt like a long weekend. Yesterday I did a whole bunch of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. I think I left the house one time to go to the store for like 10 minutes, and I pretty much stayed home all day. On Saturday, what did I do on Saturday? Same thing. Saturday pretty much chilled. Yeah, we chilled on Saturday. On Friday we went to a football game. My nephew's homecoming game. Yo, what's up? Gamer FF, what's up, brother? wishing you a good day. Hopefully you have a good day gaming or whatever you do. Hopefully, if you're on your way to work, I wish you a good day, brother. Gamer FF. Gamer FF. Yes, sir. Yeah, I didn't do much this weekend, guys. Man, a couple tips that I'm gonna keep in mind stepping into Monday is as far as the stock market and trading is to size accordingly, right? We don't really have any big data this week till the end of the week. Gonna be watching the volume. I'm just gonna be waiting for clean breaks. I'll do an analysis, a pre-market analysis, as soon as I get back in the house, and just kind of wait for the levels. But besides that, I'm gonna take it nice and easy today. I'm gonna size accordingly. What I recommend for you guys to do. Yes, sir. Man. Monday. I like Mondays. It's just like, it kind of gets you back into like grind mode. You know that everybody's back on that wheel, pushing it, grinding, doing their best. I've always. Are you alright, Mama? What's wrong? I've always been that type of guy to always, to want to push it, to do my best at whatever I'm doing. I've always been like that. When I'm doing bad, I want to do bad to the fullest. When I'm doing good, I want to do good to the fullest. When I'm helping people, I want to help people to the fullest, right? And I think that's my biggest battle this year, right? That's something it's hard for me to let go, right? It's it kind of reminds me similar to like when I was in high school, my puppy love, my first girlfriend, and how it was so hard for me to let go of her when she broke up with me. I was just such a kid, right? And this year I've been going through, not through love, but something similar through like friendships and stuff and community. It's just hard for me to let go of some people, right? And it's not one individual person, right? It's just a collective thing. It's just a kind of what happened and how it happened. But I think maybe the more I talk about it, the more I'll feel better about it. I don't really talk about it. I guess I am. I'm not ashamed, but I'm embarrassed, I guess you can say. I'm embarrassed. I feel like maybe I let them down, I feel like. But at the end of the day, I know that I had pure intentions and I did my best. I did my best. I had pure intentions. I know if they would have followed and listened, I think it would have turned out better. But it's just part of the process, man. That's just part of the process. It's learning curves, and if you're not prepared to take some learning curves, then it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Everyone wants the quick, get rich quick, learn how to trade quick. In 2 months, 3 months, oh yeah, I'm gonna quit my job and day trade. You know how many people I've seen fall on their face, and I've told them handfuls of times and they still didn't listen, and then at the end they blame me. So that's my whole thing. That's why I'm done. I'm done publicly helping, right? As far as day trading, I'm done because I feel like no good deed goes unpunished. Now, if anybody wants any type of guidance or help, it's all gonna be private. It's all gonna be private, and it's only gonna be for people that want it. Pretty soon, I'm gonna be opening up. Actually, not pretty soon. This week, I'm gonna be opening up where you can come and trade with me inside my office, right? For a week, right? Side by side, where I'll be watching you, right? That's gonna be for people who are very, very, very serious about trading. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up. I have an extra room with the office with the bed. I'm gonna open that room up for a week, 3 days, X amount of time at a time, right? And for traders that are interested, that want to learn, like almost like a boot camp, like a week boot camp, they can come and trade with me, and I'll feed them, I'll house them, and I'll teach them. That's what I'm gonna be doing, stuff like that, and then a lot of one-on-one stuff, a lot of one-on-one coaching, a lot of Zoom, because everyone, I've noticed, right, like the people that are having the worst time, right, are the ones that are trying to investigate the wrong stuff, right? For example, instead of, what is she doing back there? For example, instead of wasting your time trying to perfect yourself, find out your flaws, just basically, instead of working on yourself, what you're trying to do is trying to find dirt or smut on the next person. And the saying goes, right, when you go digging, you'll find what you're looking for, right? So that's one thing I've noticed. A lot of disgruntled, like traders that don't. Tinfoil, what's up, brother? Top of the morning. What up, brother? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Chilling in the home office. Nice. Good morning, brother. Yeah, what I've noticed, right, is that people will not believe it, right? And they'll want to perform at the same level as you, even though they didn't put in as much work as you or as much time as you. They want to perform at the same level as you. And then when they don't perform at that level, they think it's fake. They think it's a scam. They try to find holes. They try to find ways to smut you up. But in all reality, they just didn't want to put in the work, right? They didn't put in the work. They wanted to half-fast. They wanted it quick. They wanted a ticket to Hollywood. They wanted to be an overnight millionaire. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that, man. And because of that, I'm the bad guy. I am the bad guy, right? Because of that, because of that, I'm the bad guy. So that's why I'm no longer doing that. That's why I'm not affiliated with any company. I don't sell any products. I don't sell anything. You know, everything is, if you wanted something, you'd have to come and approach me and message me. Yeah, but that's what it is. Yeah, that's why I stopped doing live day trading. I stopped doing that. You know, I just do my little. That's why I don't help people grow anymore. I'm really good at it and tried to teach online, but they were too brain dead. Teach me, bro. What do you do? What do you help people grow? Help me grow, brother. I'm always looking to learn, man. Maybe I can teach you the stock market and you can teach me what you know, bro. It's all about knowledge and passing knowledge and sharing knowledge. You know? Yeah, there is a lot of brain dead people, right? And then there's the people that are super, super smart, right? Like, yeah, bro, I'm IT engineer and a weed grower. What the fuck? You grow weed too? No way, bro. Oh my fucking God. You're fucking cool. You're fucking cool, bro. We have to link up, brother. You sound like my type of people. And if you're really looking to learn, bro, if you're really looking to take this to the next level, just stay with me, bro, and I'll do my best. You know what I mean? I'll do my best to guide you, but I need you to get the basic fundamentals down first. Once you can understand the basic fundamentals and go on your little journey and kind of scrape your knees a couple times. Hey, back up. Then I can help you, tinfoil. You know. Yes, sir. I don't have any IT problems or issues I need resolved, but man, there's something called indicators, right? And people pay big money for indicators, right? And I've been looking for someone that knows how to write script, how to program, so they can. I have these indicators that I wrote down, right? Like moving averages and key levels and stuff like that, all combined to make an indicator to help traders when to sell, when to buy, and stuff like that. And I've been looking for a programmer to program that for me, and so I can sell it, right? And then of course I'm gonna make a class where I teach how to use the indicator and whatnot. So I've been looking for a partner, man, that knows how to do that type of stuff. But I need you to get down the basic fundamentals so you can understand the market and the charts, tinfoil. What is that? Yeah, you need to learn PowerShell. Nice. Have a good wedding, bro. I've been with my wife since 2002, brother. If you find the right one, make sure you hold them tight. You know what I mean? There's the girls out here nowadays are buy one get one free, bro. Something my mom always told me, right, that I'll never forget is if you find a girl in the club, you're gonna lose her in the club. You know what I mean? You find a girl at the bar, you're gonna lose her at the bar, right? I met my wife my first year of college, so my wife's a teacher now. 17 years later, right? 18 years later, she's a teacher. So I lost her at school, I guess, whatever. But yeah. Wow, 2002. I was born in the 80s, brother. The early 80s. We'll just say that. Early 80s, brother. I was born in the early 80s. Early 80s. I got two sons, brother. I got a son that's gonna be 11, and then I just had my second son not too long ago. But yeah, if once you find that solid woman, you gotta snatch her up and lock her in, man, because it's hard finding good people, let alone good partner, right? It's just everybody's head is in different places, you know. Everyone has different agendas. Same, many sad. Yeah, sad and lonely. Yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah, like my mother-in-law, she's sad and lonely, and it sucks, and I don't want to be like that. You know, they say at least you have your kids, but what happens when your kids get older? You know what I mean? That's why at the end of the day, it's you and your partner. You know what I mean? You guys partner up together to, as a team, to grow these kids, and then when these kids grow and they're out the house, now it's back to you two. You know what I mean? And throughout those years, you have to figure each other out, man. And that's just life. That's just life. Seen too many sad, old, lonely men. Yeah, some men like to be sad and lonely, though. You know, there is times I love my isolation and my to be alone. I do. There are times, but that's what it is, man. I totally forgot you're still on your wedding, bro. But when you get off your wedding, make sure you let me know, and we can jump on the saddle, and I'll get you locked in. Yeah, you're right, man. Too many people don't focus on the relationships and only worry about the kids. We've talked about that. Yeah, so it's a balance, right? Just like life. I'm always talking about balances, right? Like financials, relationships, and stuff like that. But it's a battle, brother. You got to figure out that balance of yeah. We got to figure out that balance. That's what we got to do. You don't mind me asking, Tinfoil, where are you from, brother? I don't remember if you told me. I think you said California, but where are you from, brother? You know, I'm not trying to put your information out there or anything like that. Just Virginia. Nice. All right. Beautiful, man. I'm glad that you got married, right? That's nowadays. Come on, Riley. Hey. Oh man, he took off running. Hey, come on, get in the house. Riley, come on. Let's see if I can see what she's doing. Give me a second, guys. Big dog. All right. Oh man. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a setup right now. Just look at my daily levels in a second. Get some music going real quick. Any music recommendations? If you guys can give me something. Last time you guys gave me some good music, man. Anything. Anybody has any questions while I'm doing my setup, please feel free. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you guys, to teach you guys, to give you guys a different perspective. Music, any music, guys, please. Any songs you guys recommend, I highly appreciate it. Smoke a bowl after this. Let me just Music? Any music, guys? Any music you guys recommend? I'd appreciate it. I'll take you downstairs right now, Riley. Let's just do our morning analysis. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, okay. Alright, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and start this. Alright, good morning, guys. Today's Monday, 9:23. Let's see if I can get this out an hour before market. Let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Alright, guys. So, let's go ahead and pull up the weekly chart real quick. I'm going to go ahead and mark 2 levels on the weekly. I'm going to mark the previous high before we broke. And then the high. Those are the 2 that I'm going to mark for the weekly. Let's go ahead and bring it down to the 4 hour. So these are the levels that I see. I'll read them all out once I'm done. So let me do a quick level rundown. Previous day high. So I'm marking previous day high, previous day low, previous day high, previous day low. Ready? Yeah, I don't know, my dog was barking. I gotta do this over. Let me start this over. Okay. Alright. Hear ya. Oh, you can't hear me? You can't hear me? Oh. Okay. Alright, let me see. Let me check these pre-market levels again real quick. Alright, good morning, guys. Okay, so these are some of the levels I'll be looking at. Friday, previous high and previous low. You know, and then the 4 hour at 572 and 565. So today I will be waiting for the break of the pre-market high or the break of the pre-market low. I will be watching the trend, and if we break below this, then I will be looking to short. So let's go ahead and put some price levels here so that you guys can see. So 575, 570, 570. What's wrong? Let's go. Come on. I think my dog needs to use the restroom.
Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Come on. Oh, my dog needed to use the restroom. Alright, so I think I'm gonna cut the stream since we don't have anybody here. Ain't nobody here anymore, so let's go ahead and cut the stream. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys, everyone that was here today had a good day. I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm just gonna kind of just let it fade out and die out in the background while I do my thing. Oh, my listening is so crazy. Change the song right now.
The annual Austin RV Super Sale is back and bigger than ever at the Dump Dive on October 11th through the 13th. This 3-day view and clearance event features local RV dealers, free parking, and free admission, making for a great weekend of RV shopping. Hundreds of RVs, all at the same place with financing available. Local food trucks and live music will make for a great time. Visit AustinRVExpo.com for more info. Austin RV Super Sale, October 11th through the 13th.
Okay, morning guys. So let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and pull up the 4 hour. Get some levels going here. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark these highs here. All-time highs. Previous highs. Points of resistance. So 1 hour. The 1 hour. Looking good. So 5 minute. Let's see. I do notice that we did bottom off that. So for me to go short, I need a break. Look at this right here. So I'm gonna put up a couple trade ideas, and you guys can run with it. This is not financial advice. These are the trades that I will be trading, and these are the levels that I will be looking at. Remember, today is Monday, so you size accordingly. Do not oversize. Wait for the volume. Wait for clean breaks. Wait for zones to break. That's pretty good. this cup to the top here. That would be pretty nice, but I doubt it. Previously high. So let's go ahead and put up some price flags so you guys can see these prices. Levels I will be watching today. Hopefully this helps somebody. If not, at least this will be hope for me. Looks good, looks good. So this is my setup. This is what I'll be waiting for today. This is what I will be waiting for today. That's on the ES. Let's go ahead and look at SPY. Oh no, that's SPY, I'm sorry. This is on the SPY. These are levels I will be watching for today. Check out the ES. Since I have my levels plotted on SPY, I kind of more or less see my game plan. Oops. So these are the levels I will be watching before I take any trades. I just want to see if they stay in this channel. I'm seeing multiple ways that they can take this. So let's see. Giving you both my ES and SPY setups. ES and SPY setups, guys. Remember, trade with the structure. Wait for clean breaks. Remember taking your profits at each key level. Let's go ahead and put some price targets here so you guys can get an idea of the price. Remember, watch the EMAs, let the EMAs set up. No longs below the VWAP, no shorts below the VWAP. Trade safe, trade smart. Today's Monday. We'll see what Monday brings us.
good risk management. Risk management, know, or at least have a good hypothesis where each trade that you take is invalid. Get out of that trade. Take smart losses. Smart losses, that's risk management. We'll have lots more to talk about through the week about risk management. That's my thought today is, know each trade, where it's invalidated, and just get out. Don't fall in love. Don't hope. Don't pray that the market is going to come back and make you whole again. You're just going to create bigger risks. Risk management is a vital importance.
Well said, Mr. Hoagland. All right, well, speaking to Mr. Hoagland, let's get busy here with these charts. I know that everyone's looking for it. So, Johnny, what do you got for our contestants today?
All right. Well, it is Monday. It is the Monday after rollover. There's still about a little over 500,000 contracts that are going to expire and settle in cash as far as open interest is concerned. But after today, we're going to be able to go back to looking at open interest volume in a little cleaner way and be able to maybe see some better information. It's always a change. It's always difficult during rollover when you're using volume and open interest because the volume and open interest is split between the 2 front months. This week begins in balance after the all-time high was reached in the S&Ps yesterday, this last week, as well as the Dow put in new all-time highs. Rollover is ending, so that's of course going to be good news. Looking at this daily chart, you could say technically that this market is still range bound. We've been putting in higher lows. Now we've been putting in some even highs up here, looking for this market to see if we can't break out above this week's 5,800 weekly kickoff high. 5,800 weekly kickoff high, a big fat round number. We'll see how that plays out for us, but we've got the September all-time high, 57.21 quarter, the December all-time high prior to when we put in that all-time high on Friday. So the December all-time high is now 57.97.5. We've got weekly kickoff high just above that. Let's take a look at the 30-minute chart and see where we are starting this week as far as, here, hold on a second here. I'm a little high on cold medicine here, so you gotta forgive me a little bit. And all right, so Thursday's range, Friday's range, today's potential range, likely going to be inside of them. Overnight inventory is maybe a little bit long. Looking for a few moments there, like we may open with a gap above Friday's high, which Friday's high is 57.75 even. Overnight high is above that. Overnight high, we're going to go with approximately 57.81.75. Market is in short time frame. It is looking like upside structure. So I'm looking for opportunities above weekly kickoff low, which is way down here at 56.25. Looking for opportunities to buy weakness unless we can take out that low. Well, where is a good weakness that I can look for today? Without any real overnight inventory, and I'm saying maybe a little bit long, but nothing tremendous. I'm looking at the afternoon pullback low from Friday, which was 57.42.5. Well, overnight, it got pretty close to it. 57.45.25, within about 3 points of it. And remember, everything is a range here. So I'll be watching the overnight low, the afternoon pullback low, if price gives me that opportunity for a potential execution. Looking like we're going to be opening in range and above value if we can't accept value from Friday. Value high, we're coming in here at approximately 57.67. Maybe we can see this market continue to try and push higher. Maybe see if we can get a look at weekly kickoff high, that 5,800 level. Profile yesterday in the S&P and in the NASDAQ were normal variation, neutral days, much price probing. I mean, the market opened, it looked higher, it looked lower, it looked higher, it looked lower. It looked really, kind of towards settlement toward the end of the day, but we did not put up a late spike. Price kind of crumbled back into the range. Just a lot of price probing on Friday, being expiration day, it always makes it a little bit crazy. One more day before the real expiration when December is, you can't trade December, but there's still a lot of open interest in it that is going to settle in cash. Shouldn't really be that impactful on price in the December contract, but we never know. So try and stay patient. The market is opening in range in basically sort of a 2-day range, so be patient today. I'm always patient on Mondays. Mondays tend to be some of my more difficult trading days. All right, so here's the NASDAQ. NASDAQ considerably lower, if you will, as far as all-time highs are concerned when you compare them with Dow and S&P. We've still got a long way to go. I'm looking at this market as certainly a little bit more range-bound. Last week's weekly kickoff high, 20,206, remains this week's weekly kickoff high. We were unable to take it out or accept anything above it, so it's still coming in as resistance. There is a lot of space up above that. However, if we do see new business, new buying coming into this market certainly has room to grow as far as movement to the upside before reaching the September all-time high or the December all-time high. December all-time high, 21,237.75. That's we've got a long way to go. I mean, that is a significant move if we're going to catch up with the S&Ps and the Dow. Let's take a look. Doing that. Let's take a look at the 30-minute chart and see what we can see here. Hang on 1 second for it. All right. So here's the 30. Very similar to the S&Ps. I mean, we've got Friday's high, which was really close to the weekly kickoff high. We've got a high, that was Thursday's high, excuse me, Friday's low, just kind of a pullback overlapping to lower. We did close the gap in the NASDAQ that we did close on Thursday in the S&Ps. Took us till Friday to close it. We've got excess on the low. We've got a weak high on Fridays. It's a weakish high. It's not a true weak high, but the overnight inventory, where did we open? We opened, pretty much at settlement being 20,028. Looked higher, looked lower, in back to the center of the overnight range, in range above value. I'm putting value high on this platform at right around 20,050. We've got, again, settlement 20,028. I get the opportunity to see if maybe we can get to the afternoon pullback low here in the NASDAQ, which is basically right at that 5% off the previous all-time high. We're looking at that afternoon pullback low at 934 quarter. I would certainly relatively close to it, not all that close. I mean, that's a pretty good jump there, 955, 934. 20 handle jump there. But still, everything is a range, and 20 handles in the NASDAQ sometimes is not that big of a range. So, see if we get an opportunity down at that afternoon pullback low. The overnight low, overnight high would also be something that I would be looking for an opportunity. Not opening with a gap, has me sitting back in my seat just a little bit, trying to be patient. There's another trade locations as it was at. Crude oil. So when we look at the bigger picture, right, we're looking at lower highs and lower lows. The longer time frame, this market is still trending to the downside. Short time frame, however, we've got a decent upside trend going here. Well, we've got expiration, I think, is today. We added 8,000 in open interest on Friday. That's, again, is going to be difficult to gauge due to rollover. We've got a pretty decent pullback off these lows. For me to be really impressed to see price moving higher, I need to see some participation, momentum, and time above the 7260, which is the weekly kickoff high. Look at the moving averages on this daily chart. Red's 200, gray is 100, blue is 50. They're really kind of grading, really kind of indicating that overall, in the longer time frame, this market is really not showing much longer time frame trends. Good by looking at those moving averages. Say, yes, Mark, we're putting in lower highs and lower lows. The trend isn't really all that strong because they're really kind of grading together over a long period of time here. Got that 50-session moving average that comes in right at the weekly kickoff high. Very interested in seeing if I can get an execution in a direction at that level. Maybe look at the 31 chart. Well, we've got a gap that we've been trying to fill to the upside here. We've been unable to do so. That gap goes all the way back to the beginning of September. range. Yes, we do. We have a kind of a weakish low and a weakish high from Friday in the profile. The market really just seeking new information. And a lot of that information is just unknown. A lot of things going on in the Middle East that could severely upset this market in either direction. I think traders are really being very cautious. Deliverable products. You're going to see a lot less contracts expire in delivery than you are like in the S&Ps, just cash settle. So where are we? We're in the middle of range. We're in the middle of value. Profile was a normal variation neutral. Weak extremes again coming into rollover. It's going to be a tough trade today, especially the fact that we've opened in range and value, no overnight inventory. This market is really, at this time, seeking new information. We got third day imbalance with no overnight inventory, no real directional activity, cautious oil today. Now the market that I think has some of the best opportunities at this time, or at least for the last couple of weeks, has been gold. Weekly kickoff high remains the last week's weekly kickoff high of 26.65. We haven't gotten there. We haven't breached it. We've been marching towards it. It'll be very interesting to see what happens if the market does give us that opportunity at that level. Our upside trend is intact in the longer time frame. Open interest on Friday. Well, we had some decent volume, but we added 20,000 contracts in open interest on a nice big up day on Friday. New buying came into this market. As we continue to see new buying coming into this market, we'll probably see price continue in that direction. 30-minute chart. How did that money come into this market? Well, we opened with a gap, unable to close the gap, as is looking for potential longs. Market came, tested this low here, put in the low for the regular trading hour session, and all buyers came in. It wasn't until we put in this low and then the buyers came in where you can see the volume coming in. This was longer time frame buyers coming in and pushing price higher. 3 days in a row now, if we're looking at profile or thinking about delta. In fact, we had the negative delta on Wednesday, which was FOMC. We had negative delta on Thursday, which the market did look lower. Volume started to come back in on the way up, so we had negative delta there with positive open interest. Friday, positive open interest against negative delta. We're starting to get that little pattern going. It says longer time frame buyers are continuing purchase gold. And where are they buying it from? Shorter time frame shooters like me. Profile on Friday was normal variation neutral to a kind of a trend day. Market open, looked lower, and then just trended higher the rest of the day, adding open interest. A negative delta indicates bigger, longer, stronger buyers. Market opened at 7:30. You leave the opening range at the high of the session. As soon as the high of that opening range got taken out, it's been all buyers ever since. We didn't open with a gap. We are currently rejecting range and rejecting value on Friday. We're not going to try and fight this. We've got to get through our overnight high here in gold, which is going to kind of be here at 26.56. Next stop, 26.65 weekly kickoff high. Could it be? Ladies and gentlemen, take your deep breaths. Humble, grateful, creative, and centered in your trading today, by all means. Pray for peace. It's a great trading day. A little off the weather, what I can. So let's have a good day.
Yes, rest. All right, coming up here, Fast Markets, and we've got Coach Dakota with us, star of small markets. Coach Dakota, every Sunday through Thursday at 7:30. He helped Comstep PBT manage a massive winning trade on Friday. Let's hope we can do it again. And of course, the tech star of market kickoff
Hope you guys have a great weekend, ready to go here today. Let's start off with our normal routine. Okay, so at 9:45, 15 minutes into the market open, we have our PMI. Alright, see that here. We can also see that the impact of this news is at a red, right? That's meaning it's pretty high. So if I decide, for whatever reason, to trade within the first 15 minutes, I'm not going to size heavy at all. Quarter size, half size, if that. Wait till news happens, wait till the dust settles, then make the corresponding trade. In addition to that, we also have some F1 speakers that are speaking today, which is at a low impact. Nonetheless, they are still speaking, so it's just something to just keep in mind of what could be going on in the background. Okay. Tomorrow we have our consumer confidence at 10 o'clock Eastern. Wednesday, crude oil, new home sales. That's at a medium impact, so nothing too crazy there. Thursday is a pretty big day, especially with Powell speaking. Today is Monday, so we have some room until that Thursday. I don't really see a whole lot going on until then. In terms of us having to wait till Thursday, I see there could be a move today, there could be a move tomorrow, there could be maybe Wednesday will be choppy leading into that Thursday. So Thursday looks to be a news heavy day, and Friday looks to be a pretty simple day, but it's at the end of the week. Okay, so that's it for there. Again, just a quick reminder, just so we go back to today, we have PMI 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, 15 minutes into the market open. All right, now let's go through our levels. We'll start first on the S&P. Don't really have to draw too much out of this because we already have it. Okay, so levels haven't really changed much. If we look at this here, this is from 10 days ago, but we had what was our previous high before. Okay, and this could actually, now that we're here, I like it right here based off of these candles, so I'm going to move it up a little bit, 566. And I no longer need red because this is actually more yellow because this is a couple of weeks now. We see based off the close of these candles, they're following underneath that 566, and then they hold over here as support. All right. Then from there, I really don't know why I have this one. I don't really need this one. We could remove that. Then from there, we have what was our previous high, our all-time high, and we can see that at around that point, it's held some support. When we got below it, it held resistance here on these wicks, so that's around 568.70. And then we should be marking, that's what I'm going to do here in a second. We should be marking our all-time high, which is right here. All right, and then I see this little area here at around 570 to kind of look like resistance, and I'm just going to draw that in white because that's based off of the pre-market. Let's go back to 5 days, 5 minutes. Let's zoom it out. And we can see that that 570 is in fact a good resistance level. And then when we look at Thursday, kind of held up a little bit as support. Leading into the market today, it's resistance. And then again, somewhere, it's not entirely exact, but somewhere between this 569 and 568, we have some support. Okay. So as I go into this, obviously, I would want to break this 570 before I go in for the long. If you're going to go in for a risky trade, you could do 569 into that 570. Catch maybe a 50-cent move. I don't want to do that. I want to wait till we get a clean break. So I'm going to wait for this. As well, the price action in this pre-market, understanding, yeah, it is pre-market. It's not very clean. Okay. then on the put side of things, I like it underneath this 568 area. Now that I'm a little bit zoomed in, kind of focusing on Friday and today, where on Friday we could see that this held support for a little bit, this 568. Alright. Especially in the after hours, it held a little bit of resistance. So I like this 568. We'll see if it can break that 568, go underneath this wick here for the potential put. And then I have plenty of room there from 568 down to the support level that we see at around 566.59, where we wicked, but then we could also see it holding a little bit as an area of support on Friday. Okay, so I want to be mindful of those two areas. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at. ESP. NASDAQ, very similar. Okay, we have our high during the pre-market. We have that same little pivot, right? I'm kind of looking to see if we can break underneath this zone right here at around 14, it looks like. So I'm gonna color that one in. Edit properties on the right, color green. And then obviously break the pre-market little area right here, 20,100. Give myself a little bit more room, call it maybe 20,005 or something. So a little different in that sense. I'm looking to take the trade. 2105, green on the right. And there we go. Alright. So 5-minute chart, 5-minute chart. That's where we're at. News in about 10 minutes. Aside from that, waiting game. Okay, we obviously see Tesla pushing up right at market open, 241 here to 245. Tesla does its own thing, unbothered by what goes on the market. NVIDIA, watching NVIDIA, it's holding that like 116-ish support. Struggling this morning to break 117, so not much gap between the two. At this point in time, right? At this point in time, yes, I do. Oh, it sucks. At this point in time, you want to make sure you have contracts loaded. If for those of you that are trading options, and for those that are not, just making sure your orders and everything are ready. Okay. And then we got news. Okay. First candle has closed, so if we look at the S&P, we can see the candle closed underneath the 50 and VWAP. It's still actively holding this support. On the NASDAQ, beautiful move. Okay, nice close, following through. Again, if this is something that you like, feel free to take your trade. Now again, there is news coming up in about 10 minutes. Now the news could work in favor of and continue to have this dump, right? So if you do decide to take a trade, just size in a manner to protect yourself. On Tesla's side, watch that 246. We went past it a couple of times. Nice strong candle leading into the open today. But then this could quickly change, right? I feel like it's a little extended off of that 9, but we'll wait and see. Apple and Nvidia have done nothing. Apple looks more bearish than that of Nvidia, so normally, you guys know by now, I like everything to be in synergy with each other. Currently, we do not have that synergy yet, but we may. We definitely might. Man, I was fighting this cold for like a week. I felt it coming on last Monday, so I was doing like oil, fucking oregano, bunch of water, whatever. Finally caught up to me on Sunday. But I feel fine. Like, yeah, I have a stuffy nose, but I feel fine. Like, I'm still gonna work out. Alright, now it's starting to reverse a little bit. Tessie there breaking that 246. Not a whole lot of volume behind it, but it looks decent. Still waiting, obviously, to see what we end up getting. But I don't like those wicks on the bottom. Tessie, whole dollar move to 247. Apple reversing on us, starting to push up. Nvidia still sideways for right now. Yeah, I don't go around no weds to myself. Goddamn kids. Five more minutes and then we'll have our PMI. So far everything's holding. Levels are holding up pretty good. There goes Nvidia making new low right before news is about to drop. Apple still looks somewhat bullish. Just wait. I like Apple rejecting off the 50 there. Nvidia coming right down. So, nice play here on NVIDIA. We still have a lot of time before this candle closes and then we have to react. On the news candle, obviously, I mean, do what you guys want to do. I always try to wait till the middle to close of a candle to make my decision. So when this news candle does come here at 9:45 Eastern, I want to wait closer to like 9:47, 9:48 before I look to take my entry. Because as we all know, these candles could go the opposite way. And provide a lot of volatility.
Honorable Signal.
10 minutes till. Wise.
Diamond chains on they bike. Sugar can't breathe. Sugar chain biting like Tyson. Straw with no key. I used to ride around with no license. My diamonds on freeze. But the old me would rob Mike Tyson. Shut up. Your bitch chose me. Got a couple no keep we silent. Only 12 out of fears on me. They use me for real non-violent. Still icy. Still gambling at the pool shooting dice. I did kill bills. I killed his ass and think trying to steal. Do it for the culture. Do it for the vultures, not smiling. Still true. The low light grass. Give a fuck, I give a fuck. Just hot box strike. Living like
Again, this is where we wait. Until it gets closer to the close of this candle, or you can just wait for the candle to close and do its thing.
Honorable Signal.
All while this is happening, Tesla has just been like and moving up this entire time. So on days there's news, we see this over and over. Sometimes trading individual tickers is the next part. Alright, so here comes SPY back down.
Why do you make the cap so?
Still not.
Why you got a 12 car garage?
Still respecting that
Why you
level we
pulling
had
out
earlier.
your rap's car?
NVIDIA is going up. Apple is holding its EMA for right now. And we have SPY dropping.
I grew up in the streets without a
Oh, okay.
I see that you read like head in the head.
Alright.
21 Savage, they cat with the Mac. 21 Savage, not buzzing a little bit. I pull up on you, shoot your ass in the back. Still a little heard these niggas some rats. Pocket full of cheese, bitch, I got racks. I'm a real street nigga, bitch. I am not one of these niggas banging on wax. Pussy niggas love sweet. This until I pull up on them, slap them out with the fire. Went your mama house, rich from my house. Shoot that till somebody die. So many shots. The neighbor looked at the camera.
We're at 6:46.
You was with your friends playing Nintendo.
6:47.
I was playing
T-Nexus
something
handle.
seventh grade. I got caught with a pistol. Sent me to Pantherville. 8th grade, started playing football. And I was like, fuck the field. 9th grade, I was knocking niggas out. Nigga like Holyfield. Fast forward, nigga 2016.
No training fucking still as
Bad bitch with me, she's so thick. Don't need me to pick. I listen to your rap stop, you was hard. You ain't need street for real. Niggas love sneak dissing on Twitter. They don't want me for real. And all these niggas play like they tough. Till a nigga get killed. Till a nigga get spilled. Till your blood get spilled. I'ma at your favorite rapper. Shoot him like a John Deere. I've been with you.
This is why
Savage, I ain't even
don't
hate.
trade.
So what's up with all that Instagram shit?
Beginning of the candle, look at that.
Savage,
It went right back up.
This nigga fake.
Below
Get your
that
hang
bar.
around the patience. Pull up on your tight kids up. Pistol whip your white bitch naked. Come on, man, Savage. You know I always play your bitch tank. Yeah, nigga, fuck out that ass you bitch. How my dick tank? Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why these niggas capping so hard? Why you got a 12-car garage?
And we can see the NASDAQ
Why
looks
you
like it wants to
pulling
be
out these
bullish.
rappers' cars?
Nvidia looks like it's gonna go bullish. Apple hasn't really turned money yet, but it's definitely not enough for me to want to go for a put.
I'm praying to my Glock in my car. So much dope that it broke the scale.
And there goes the
It's a
NAS.
crack kill, nigga, my crack sale. My brother in the kitchen and he rapping the bed. Louis V my bag and Louis V on my bed.
Benefiting from all
Chain
this.
swinging, diamond blank,
Hedge funds that are fucking you guys right now
gang bang.
for all the fuck cards that decided to go in.
They don't know it. Little do they know they bitch and fucking on the tour. Young Savage, why you trapping so hard?
Oh, bigger candle.
Why do you niggas capping so
Oh,
hard?
back down today.
Why you got a 12-car garage? Why you pulling out these rappers' cars? Cutting nigga pussy and hard. Turning fucking soft to some hard. I grew up in the streets without no heart. I grew up in the streets without no heart. So much dope that it broke the
Alright, we have
scale.
about 45
They
seconds
say
to
crack
close this
kill,
candle.
nigga, my crack sale.
We can see Apple starting to go up and test its resistance. Nvidia trying to push on it. Tessie has been pushing on this entire morning. That's what I made a killing on Tessie. I did not check Tessie.
Big four pussy boy. Payback with the shade. Brand new CTS, all red like the blade. Y'all just started slime, we was slime back in the day. 21,
Microsoft started to grow as well, so we're starting to see as I'm looking at Microsoft, Nvidia, and Apple here, slowly curl. So we're looking at the other confluence, it's just from so we need Apple to go up, Tesla's already up. Nvidia is trying to push up. Meta is trying to push up watch that 570 level. Google is going to use Microsoft is that candle close. Price action, I'm going to see it's higher moving slow, not a whole lot going on, I'm not very confident, they're going to be super strong. Okay, that's not fair. So let's leave it here. Yeah, James is probably 10,000% crushed it on this one.
Chasing this money, I can't stop, won't stop. Chasing this money, I can't. More than a teacher, I'm a dropout.
So last week, I read You Become What You Think. That one was a good one. The one I'm reading now is called Engaging with the Rewired Brain by David E.
I gave up a long time ago. Hard times, everybody love. I'm the one you counted on. I showed it to me
None of
like
which
this. What is war? What you counting on? I be crying on the inside and smiling when the camera's on. Would've never went against you up. I even tried to make the girl settle. Yeah, I heard that you slept with a couple fellas. Still treat you like a virgin cause I know you girl. When she suck it, take my soul, she a whole devil. Bought a wagon and I covered it with rose petals. She didn't think I was romantic cause I'm so ghetto. Got a paddock and a Birkin, it was fundamental. Then the situation took a U-turn. Found that you covered in a roof burn. I ain't perfect, I was sliding like a earthworm. Loco, but I never brought the dirt home. Now we both played each other, you was first though. Always blaming me because I did it first though. You started speaking with your phone and your purse though. you had that pussy nigga fragrance on your skirt, punk bitch. Rest in peace, the love I gave up a long time ago.
This makes no
Hard
sense.
times,
You
everybody left. I'm the one you counted on.
the rest of this year.
My shoulder
And
took
we
a
do
lot
have our
of tears.
mentorship, so that's what I've been focusing on.
I be crying on the inside and smiling when the camera's on.
Now,
I had your back, you put a knife in mine. Now I'm scarred. If you was finna lose your life, I would've gave you mine. Oh God. I sit back and reminisce sometimes. Thank you, no matter all that. I used to drink my syrup while you drink your wine.
daily collections and new.
Can't believe
Even
what we came
if
through.
my son would
You
not
won't believe
pass
what
the
the thing
bar,
do. We ain't together,
I
any
can
promise
still
left to drink.
go back to our
Already put his hands on you, that's what I ain't do. Got my first taste of love and I
Unless
thank you. Thank you. Savage never let another
one of
woman
those days
change
is
you.
completely
Call a rhythm to my feelings, some I can't do. Get revenge on every bitch even if it ain't you.
It's important to have days off.
Rest in peace, the Lord I gave up a
Required
long
to
time ago.
recharge your brain. It's important to
Hard times, everybody left. I'm the one you counted on. My shoulder took a lot of tears, but a sword was a fountain on every rain. Underscore, yeah. I be crying on the
And it's also
inside, smiling when the camera's on. Brown on the inside, laughing on the flash on.
What do I do for balance? I'm answering questions right now because obviously nothing's going on. What do I do for balance? I work out, spend time with my family,
I can decide the whole time. I ain't never ever
phone.
both sides. East
For
side,
the past
pull up in the van and those sides.
couple, since last November,
They gon' spin to the car.
nobody
My phone to the motor.
listening.
We made it back, I don't need
But
no
since
key.
last
I was in dirt, you
November,
believe in me. My
I've
attention
been
span too short, the
going
way
to
you
write
kiss you
books.
teasing me. That love how she pleasing me. That little
Now I'm
M
listening
easily.
a lot
I
better.
get the cash and put it up fast. I think I got JB in me.
So riding my horse and then when I go out to that,
Back in the day, I didn't stick up. Remember how
when I go out to Aldi,
say you want smoke,
he's
don't
like
pick
the
up.
sweetest old lady.
Now you can't get up. Kinda like ain't show.
And her late siblings, her husband had passed away, and she's left with this huge fucking ranch. Huge ranch. She obviously she has okay, hang on. Spy is starting to drop. Still a little bit, but now we're starting to see the synergy. Right, we're starting to see the curl here on Tessie. We're starting to see the curl there on Microsoft. NVIDIA trying to test its lows. Apple doing so as well. It's starting to form. It's not quite there yet. So I'm not just going to jump into it quick. But it's starting to align a little bit. Right? Yeah, so she has this, she's such a kind-hearted lady. So when I go, obviously here to teach me how to ride, she was teaching me. And then when I go and I help her. On her ranch, she has like vegetables, fruits, different types of crops, and obviously honey. When I first started, I had to clean up all the horse and I was just like carving. But you're new keep, right? And one of the things that I said from like 2 years ago, while you have it. One day, I give myself 5 years. I'm going to wait until Kate graduates high school. 3 years later, maybe 3 to 5 is I will be back where we will care. A city or a suburb at all. Being polluted out on a fucking ranch somewhere. With horses and chickens, fucking pigs and sheep, and goats, and the whole nine. Like that's me, right? I'm not, you guys gotta do that. You guys gotta do that. That's just how I fucking live. So people learn how to write something, how it doesn't work. I live my life like you gotta know things of like I'd rather have know it and never need it than have it not know it. You know? So I always prepare for the worst. I hope for the best, but I prepare for the worst. It's actually one of the and as we're sitting there talking about horses, you see spy, right? So patience, right? Patience. Still no trade for me. 30 minutes every day. And the longer that this goes on, it's the same. Remember I gave that analogy, right? Like, hey, let's go to dinner. Alright. Sitting there crying, rest of the football game, right? All of a sudden, it was like the first quarter, now it's the fourth quarter, and I was like, you go upstairs, you're like, hey, but she's like, I'm almost done, It's already been 2 hours. It's already been a fucking hour. And it's just like, okay, so drag it up this way.
Ocean dry, sleeping cold, with the top down, 20 grand, only got a jury and a clock, man. Got a jury and a clock, man. Got a jury and a clock, man.
No. I'm nearsighted. No, wait. I'm nearsighted. So I can see far. I make things out far. It's just when things are close to me. Or whatever the one of the two. But I can see without glasses. Enough to shoot something. If I had to. So, 05, 35 minutes in. Do you prefer gi or no gi? You're not gonna have a gi out in real life. Again, everything I do, I just try to just do it, right? Like, started martial arts because you never know when I'm gonna need it. Started shooting because you never know when I'm gonna need it. Started to learn how to ride a horse because you never know when I'm gonna need a horse. Started to learn how to farm. Actually, the farming thing is like very useful now. Like, we don't go to the grocery store for our eggs and vegetables anymore. So, and then my other friend, well, both of my friends, Mike Williams, who's my trainer, and then Mike Levy, who is one of my very good friends, and owns the ranch that he does shooting on there. Both of those Mikes have their own crops, but I call Yogi Mike my trainer. Yogi Mike, they have a really dope ranch farm as well, so we get produce from there. So we'll get eggs, and did you know eggs aren't supposed to go in the fucking refrigerator? Like real eggs. Like, I don't know if anyone here lives on a fucking farm, but real eggs don't go in a fucking refrigerator. And they're like different colors. They're not just fucking white or the brown. They're like different colors. They can be like blue on the shelf. So we get fucking eggs straight out of a chicken's ass. And you just put it in a box So you just let it sit there, and then when you're ready to use it, you wash it, fucking do whatever you need to do. So all of our vegetables are straight grown. Our fruit, you know, bananas have fucking seeds, bro. I never knew that until I started eating from a farm. Bananas have fucking seeds. Makes sense, right? Because everything that should be growing should have seeds, right? Especially fruit. Like if you're eating fucking watermelon without fucking seeds in it, it's not worth watermelon. But anyway. Alright, so Apple's starting to track down. Not really. And Nvidia looks bullish. It's just choppy. Right? So again, the longer we're in here, the less likely I even want to take this trade. More and more, I do not want to take this trade. Yeah, we do have some. Well, I think there should already be some pet speakers have operating. No, it's not the yolk, it's the shell. The shell. Choppy, choppy, choppy. The one thing I will say is when I look at the NASDAQ, I do like the fact that it has not broke that 2100, so we can see that for sure, our level today is solid. Same thing here on the put side of things. When you start to see all these wicks, like this, at this point I want a close of a candle underneath this level, unless when I break this wick, okay, if it breaks this wick with some really good volume, then I may be interested on it. But those are some of those things that I will start to notice and make my adjustments accordingly, right? So I want to go underneath those wicks, which makes sense because pre-market